We are live. Welcome,
Hey, hey.
everybody.
Welcome,
that,
welcome.
that was one good countdown. I'm so excited. Welcome, everybody. It's super cool to have you all here. We are your hosts. I'm Anya. I'm with product marketing at Restream, and joining me is
Alex, I'm CEO and co-founder for this team. So thank you so much for joining this stream.
We're
Very
super
excited.
excited. Yeah, we're super excited. We're going to be a host today, and we're going to talk about AI-powered editing tool that turns your long videos into shorts and TikToks, also known as Restream Clips or Restream Viral Clips. That's the topic of today's conversation. And as we are kind of getting settled and situated, we would love to hear y'all's comments and just let us know, please, in the chat, where are you watching from? And we are going to highlight a few comments from the chat to see where people are joining us from. Or if you have any other comments or questions for the topic, you can start kind of like preparing them because our awesome co-producer Charles today is going to pin them, and we will try to take as many questions as possible because it is not just a demo, it is a live Q&A. We have 2 surprises for you, so stay tuned for that as the stream is going to evolve. So hang on and hopefully stay to the end. All right, let's see folks in the chat. Is anyone commenting anything interesting?
Let's see.
Alex, hi, this is our head of product. It says AI magic. It says there's a bunch of twinkle, twinkle little stars. Thank you. Sean says nice jackets. Thank you. We
Thank you,
decided to
Sean.
level up. Yeah, we thought about this a little bit and decided that it's time for us to grow up and show up as adults. Let's go. Excited for the stream, says Steven. He is our head of sales. Hi, Steven. Thanks for joining. It's good to see you here. Right. Who else? Repentance 101. I need to learn how to do countdowns like this. Oh my God. I'm actually going to prepare a post behind the scenes on that. So stay tuned. Follow me on LinkedIn and X, and I will disclose some secrets. It was a little bit of work. Let me tease with that.
Maybe we can disclose now since it's kind of was a kind of growth. It was a
Since
hack,
that's a
right?
question, yeah, I think it will need like a little bit of a step-by-step instruction. But hello, Matt. I saw you are here. Repentance says he's from Raleigh, North Carolina. Good to see you. Thanks for joining. Eddie Joe is from United Kingdom. Hi, we have fellow British people here. Our co-producers from the UK. MW Gaming King. I'm from Bangladesh. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for staying up, I guess, or waking up early. Sound of Patriot, Finland. That's awesome. I love Finland.
Nice.
It's a beautiful country. Katie is from Portugal. Okay, this is our Kate. I love to see you. This is our studio Kate. Not Phil.
Hey, Phil. Nice to see you on our
Howdy
stream as
from
well.
cloudy UK. This is amazing. So, Alex, do you want to like very quickly talk about the countdown, or should we move on to our main topic? Wham is
Um,
saying.
I think we can talk. We kind of the real things that we kind of try to simulate this kind of news show. So like when at the
Newsroom, yeah.
beginning, yeah, newsroom. So when before the start of the live event, like there is kind of a preparation going on, and like we try to use our countdown, but then we realize that okay, we cannot plug our cameras, we cannot display cameras on the scene countdown scene. So we just basically last week together with Anya tried to record it. So try to record it in our office and like yeah. So we brought our jackets and the same outfit and like we try to kind of fake it as much as possible to look it real. And like I don't know if it's kind of if you spot some differences, but there were a few of them for sure. So Anya, do you want to add something?
No, I think that was the best part, that we were just basically dressing up exactly the same way, and we did this recording, and then we got an overlay on top of it, and then we played that as a background behind the countdown, and then basically showed up looking hopefully exactly the same, just maybe 5 days older. But
Oh,
that's
like
yeah, that's
yes.
the trick.
Just one more trick. So before, like on my way, like to the office, just prior to the show, I realized that like when we recorded, like I shaved, so I had to come back and shave myself just to look more similar, like because then it would be like much more different.
I had to do some express laundry yesterday, but that's getting into the weeds. Let's get back to
Okay.
our topic. Today we're talking about AI clips, or better say AI powered editor that helps to turn your your long videos into shorts. So basically it's the best and the easiest way to take any stream, video, recording, event, live show, podcast interview into little snippets and highlights that you can share on TikTok, YouTube Shorts, and Reels, as well as other platforms that support vertical format. So we introduced this feature some time ago, so it's been available for a while. But today we just want to really break down how that works, why we built this, what are some unique benefits of using this feature, and we are also going to give away something very special, so you can actually try it risk-free for about a month. So stay tuned for that. Let's go ahead and just kind of show folks how that looks. And Alex, do you want to kind of like start introducing a little bit how we integrated AI clips into kind of the ecosystem of Restream?
You know what? Maybe you can talk about how we integrated, and I will talk the reasons why, like why we actually decided to proceed
Okay.
with this. So how
Sounds
about
good.
this?
Sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah, totally. So now when you enter your Restream home page, or basically your main dashboard, you will see this AI clips new tab. If you click on it, if you already experienced clips and played with them, you will see your clips within them. If nothing is yet there, you can actually start your first project. In just a few minutes, we'll show you how exactly you can upload or turn a recording or a stream into a clip. But basically, in that space, you will be able to turn your long videos into shorter ones. This is just a quick kind of overview of how that looks. And if you have a lot of different videos and a lot of different types of content, you can also you will see projects, right? Like, so you will see like different folders where the clips from those different videos and events will be stored. As we talk about AI clips, I want to make sure that we also cover what AI clips are not. So what they are is an AI-powered editing tool that basically take the bits from your long video and turns them into short vertical clips and adds captions to it so you can share them on vertical and mobile-first platforms. But it's also important to say what AI clips are not, because we get a lot of questions about this. So AI clips have no fake content. It's not AI-generated AI slops. There's nothing that's artificial or AI created. The videos in those short clips are only you, the things you said, and the things you showed. There's no AI training that our AI clips are doing. Our models are based on language. So basically, we transcribe your clips and then pick the best moments based on what you say. So we are not training anything. The model is already trained as it entered Restream ecosystem. And we're not using your likeness and sharing it with anybody else. So, for example, right now we're hosting this stream and there will be clips made out of this event, but no other user can access me, my face, my voice, my amazing presence and presentation techniques and skills. So all of that stays mine. We're not sharing your abilities with anybody else. This is especially important for artists, musicians, creative folks who are using AI clips. Just remember, it is simply an AI-powered editing tool. All it does, it just helps you edit. It automates the editing process, and it does not add anything artificial to your content. And why did we make it? Alex, would you like to take that one? Because it's very
Yeah.
interesting, like, kind of like a little story behind it and the reasoning why we decided to add this feature to Restream.
Yeah, thank you, Anya. Like there are plenty of reasons why we decided to do it, and the main one is convenience. So we want to bring convenience to our users, right? And like because kind of so many things happen around us, we realized that it's a perfect time for us to work on this. So in one hand, we have millions of users that produce millions of hours live streams and then record this content through our platform. On the other hand, we see all these social platforms introduce short format video, and like and as a short pillar we see as well as AI technology, right? So it kind of evolves every day and we see new models, and we are kind of in a perfect spot to unite all of these things together, and like it's basically the reason why we decided to work on this. So our goal is to help you to save time and like get again more visibility, and this type of short format videos can unlock new new growth opportunities for you guys. So and yeah, it's kind of main reasons behind. And so the cool part about this as well that the short format actually has completely different type of algorithms, and like there is no way you can get zero views. So for every creator, if you don't have a big presence, it's an opportunity to kind of get extra visibility. and as well as for your audience to get compressed like substance of the information in a very short format. So those are reasons why we decided to work on this, and like uh, as we actually kind of tried to explore and observe this market for a while, and like um, at the beginning we were thinking that we could implement it much earlier, but like with the time we realized, okay, that it's better to dive deeper and understand what is going on. So and now like the main advantage that we can bring to the market, that it's kind of all-in-one solution. So you don't need to download, you don't need to upload content to our platform again. So there is an opportunity to do this. But like what Anya's mentioned, basically you live stream or you record your video, and right after you get this type of short format videos that already been prepared for you, and it saves like tens of hours of editing per month for you guys. So it's
Yeah.
those are main points, and like I'm very excited, honestly, that we kind of been able to deliver this, and like I'm thankful to our team and to you guys for your support, for like amazing feedback that we so far collected from you.
Yeah,
I'm
we've
passing
seen
to you microphone.
yeah, we've seen lots and lots of people already using it. It's so exciting to watch the type of clips people are posting. But yeah, fundamentally, it's a time saver for those who cannot afford hiring an editor or constantly editing, who is constantly having to think about new content. It's a great opportunity for you to save time on that and to get discovered by new viewers, because not only you get shown to more people with short form content, but you also getting views from new people, because the platforms are testing it and they're trying to see what's the potential for this little snippet to go viral, and it's trying to show it to as many new audiences as possible. So that is your hack. We are about to show you how that works, but if you can't wait and you're like, hey, no, let's skip to the good part, you can already start trying. Within this stream, only today, during this live show, and for a little bit after for replay, you can get a free trial of Restream Clips. You get 30 days of completely free, no commitment trial, when you can create up to 50 clips within those 30 days. You can scan the QR code that you can see on your screen right now, or our moderators in the chat are going to drop the link on YouTube, LinkedIn, and X. So if you're watching on one of those platforms, you can simply click the link and get started. This offer is valid for new users only. So if you're already paying for clips, sorry, we're just trying to share it with the new audiences. If you're already subscribed, you're good to go. You're probably very familiar with clips already. But if you just can't wait to try it, you can do it right now. And probably the easiest way to get started is to just upload a video. So we talked about how this could work with your streams, but you can also simply go to your clips page and then upload a video, any video that you have, and then once the upload finishes, we will start generating the clips for you. Once the clips are generated, you can review them. You can also do a little bit of editing, which we will cover in details later, or publish them directly on your social platforms. So this is the fastest way to try this feature today, and we encourage you to do that. If you're watching us right now and you have a video that you've been thinking about clipping, you can do it right now with this free trial by clicking the link and basically give it a shot while we're still live. If you choose to post clips and tag Restream, we will engage. Our handle will engage, and of course, the host, once we're done with the stream, will go and check out your clips and comment. So lots of reasons to do that. If you already use Restream and have Restream recordings in your dashboard or in your home screen, it's also very easy to generate clips. Simply go to your video storage, hit recordings tab, and there's a little watermark, kind of liquid glossy, that says AI clips on it. Click on it, we'll generate clips for you. Same deal. You can download them, you can post them, and publish on social channels right away. And if you have recordings but are new to AI clips, that 30 days offer is for you. And just real quick, I'm going to show you how you can generate clips from past streams. So you can simply go to your past streams tab, click the three-dot menu, and here they are, AI clips. By clicking on them, you can, again, generate them, and you can review and also check out our editing and publishing functionality. So this is the how-to. We are going to talk a little bit about our use cases. So what are the types of streams that we see have the most success with AI clips? And after that, we are going to take some questions from you guys. Um, Right. So some very common use cases, like types of streams that we see that benefit big time from clipping, is podcasts and interviews. So if you have an interview and you had an insightful question, great answer from your guest, our clips will basically generate those little snippets that are super easy to distribute. You can share them on your social. You can tag your guest. Very easy additional exposure. You can also use them as teasers for future episodes, which is kind of something we did. Alex, remember before we started the stream, we created a clip on the topic that we will be talking about. So on LinkedIn, you can check in the history. We actually clipped a little bit about growth hacking and the algorithm. And that's a great way to attract people's attention to your upcoming longer event. Product demos and launches. We're going to clip the hell out of this one and hopefully rebroadcast a lot of like little moments that were especially exciting. Even if you're using Studio or Restream for internal meetings like town halls, you can clip those as well and distribute them internally. That's kind of an interesting hack and a new way of doing that. And of course, sports, news, highlights, testimonials and case studies. If you're interviewing your customers and they say something nice about you, you can easily clip it and either share it organically on social or turn it into an ad and run it on platforms. And for music creators and songwriters, clips from your live performances or your rehearsal sessions or just kind of like songwriting moments is a great way to get more people to get interested in your art and what you're doing. If you can think of other use cases or the types of short content that you create typically, please let us know in the comments. We would like to see some more ideas of how people could use clips and hopefully feature you if you are doing something interesting. All right. So we are about to start our little Q&A session. Definitely keep signing up and trying the clips. If something comes up during that process, definitely let us know. But let's take some questions for this very first part. James here. Hi, James. He's always watching us. It's so good to see you. Will the AI clips ever be part of a plan instead of separate option? Ooh, that's a good one. Who wants to take it, Alex? Do you want to take it? Because, of course, we do not know the future. And I think you're muted, friend. So we'll unmute you real quick.
Because I was
Yeah.
drinking water. And also, I have one hack. So, like,
Yeah.
my headphones actually have a low battery. So I kind of switch one from left
You
to
charge the
the right
other.
one. Yeah, like,
Brilliant.
but answering the question, kind of like coming back to the question, you, again, it's a valid point. So we don't know how it will be packaged in the future. So for now, for us, it makes sense to kind of structure it as a separate add-on. And because there are unknown things, so we still try to evaluate costs of infrastructure because, like, again, it requires some tokens from all these LLMs. It requires some GPU and CPUs as well, resources, and we actually don't know how to price it correctly, that it could actually help us to at least be break even. So, and it's the reason we kind of decide, for us, it's much easier right now to kind of test it as a separate add-on and see how it will go. But in the future, and especially maybe in the near future, there could be some sales. That, again, so it might be it might be bundled. But like again, how we constantly try to evolve, and
Yeah.
maybe we will introduce smaller packages as well. And there are some functionalities that again we wanted to present. I don't know if we are going to this like today. Some new kind of stuff that is quite unique.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Yeah. So another thing to add on to this, I think Alex, you're absolutely right. Like it's definitely there are a lot of like moving pieces and parts there that we have to think about to make sure that we can continue delivering great service to our creators. But another thing is like the reason why it's beneficial for it to be a separate subscription is because you basically get to pick what you need, right? We have right now in our user base people who are not paying for like very expensive and advanced Restream plan, but they use clips and they are actually getting an extended clip subscription. And there's another way around, right? There are people who need premium features, but do not necessarily use clipping service. So that kind of gives you that flexibility of paying for exactly what you need. And at any time, you can change it and scale it. You can start with 50 clips. You can go up to higher limits depending on how your content and how your channel evolves. So that's another kind of like rationale behind it. Because if we added clips to everybody due to infrastructural costs that Alex mentioned earlier, that will basically bump up the price for Restream as as whole for everybody, and not everyone necessarily needs that. So that's why we're trying to make sure that we give you a little bit extra flexibility when it comes to kind of like assembling your plan and making Restream kind of your own tool. Great question. Thank you. What else? Not Phil Sledge says great tool. Thank you.
Phil.
Phil, we love you. Thank you so much. Yeah, definitely give it a shot. Let us know what you think. Will additional editing of the generated clips be possible, such as correcting framing and changing caption styles? You are in for a treat, James, because we are going to have a whole section during this live event showing you our 5 most popular and favorite tips for editing clips within our powerful editor that comes in for free with Restream Clips subscription. So you're buying clips, and the editor comes in as additional gift basically for you, and we'll show you exactly how you can edit those things. You can reframe, you can change the layouts, and you can style and change and edit captions. So those are all functionalities that are available today with your clips. Great question. Let's see if we have any other ones. James is on fire today. He's asking, will you ever allow for multi-track ISO file editing, or are clips only based off the full mix? Ooh. Alex, do you want to take this one? Because
yeah, I can do it. I can do it. Yeah, so it's a great question, and we plan to do it. So basically, is that you can work only with sources without all these overlays and captions. So basically, extra graphics that you can add in our studio.
Yeah,
it's kind of the next iteration of the product.
Yeah, awesome.
Give it a try.
Yeah, that is a good. I will try. That's awesome. Please do. Yes, this. I'm just going to show QR code one more time, real quick, so you guys could. Let me actually try a different layout. I don't know what's going to happen. No, it's good. It's good.
It looks really nice, right? So.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Yeah, so it has our little thumbnail for it, but yeah, you can definitely get this. This trial for free and get your 50 clips to experiment and explore. Tom's stream is asking, can I get free access? Yeah, it's right there. For 30 days, you can experiment for free and you can cancel anytime. So it's absolutely kind of like low risk, high reward opportunity to experiment with the feature. And let us know your thoughts. We would love to hear your feedback. If you are posting those clips that are made with Restream, you can always tag us and we will be happy to engage and check out what you guys are creating. And our support team and our feedback loop is kind of always open. So if you have any ideas of how to improve clips or just simply want to share what worked or didn't, we would love to. We would love to hear that. Right, on to one more question. Not Phil Sledge says, would you be able to add your own branding to the AI clips? Yes, great question. Love it. Yes, you can. You can add a logo on top of your clip after it's already made. And that's actually the best way to do it, because you can, of course, have a logo already in the original file, but it's easier and it's cleaner if you basically put it on top and you can design it the way that works best for you. So yes, you can totally brand them. Great question.
Yeah, it's like a whole video editor, so you can add some visuals on top of it.
Yeah, and we're about to show you exactly that, because now we are moving on to editing your viral clips. We will show you our 5 favorite editing tips, right? The editor that we have within Restream Clips is actually pretty powerful. It's like a full-blown professional editor. So you have a timeline, you have like all different knobs and like little snippets that you can use. We do not have time to break down every single function of the editor, so we encourage you to try it, and we encourage you to create content about some editing tools and tips that you really like. But we will show you 5 of our favorites that we see are most commonly used and most commonly asked for. So let's start with the simple editing and trimming. Right? So a lot of times your clips come and you look at them and you're like, okay, so I wish we did catch this additional point in time. I wish we actually removed this filler word. I wish we just kind of like skipped this moment when I was mumbling about something and just skipped right to the good part, or maybe extended the clip because just in the second after this clip was generated, I was saying something super insightful and cool, and I would like to include that. You can edit your clips just like you would add a text editor, right? So you basically go to your trim section, as this video will show in a second, and you can select the text and delete it or add it. And in that case, it will automatically alter the clip, and you will see that basically that changes the duration of your little highlight. So trimming is extremely popular, but even more popular thing in the editor is changing the layout. And I'll pass this one to Alex. Feel free to pause it if you want as you show how this works.
Should we switch to this one?
We're just gonna do the layouts. That's the best way to kind of like change how many speakers are in the clip.
Yeah, so as you know, guys, sometimes there could be multiple participants, or there could be just one or two. And the cool part about the editor is that you can actually, while we pre-select, we do this kind of smart framing for you with this AI technology, where like we still kind of give you an ability to do this human touch, let's call it this way, where you can polish it. And layout's actually one of the most important part here. So when we already pre-built a few of them that you can position all these kind of selected framed areas in a certain sequence, like vertically or horizontally, based on how many sources you want to bring. You can delete some of them. You can like change their positioning, top down, and so on. And it's kind of quite easy to use. And again, so we already have a few prepared kind of templates for you, but again, so you can always customize it.
Awesome.
Very helpful, especially when there are some other elements could be in a frame and you don't want to show them, like just to avoid this extra distraction and put more focus on specific area you want. So this is a perfect stuff for you.
Yeah, and I just wanted to add that the number of layouts that you can play with is pretty good. Like you basically have a few different options. I believe it's 8, right? Am I counting right? It's 8 different layouts. So depending on how many people you have in frame, who do you want to kind of like get more focus on? Maybe you have some materials and presentation that you're sharing. There's a layout for that. Then you can put yourself on top and your materials and like your visuals under. So there are a lot of things to play with and a lot of different ways to express it. I also know that Alex, you wanted to share a little bit about reframing and like fixing cut of text. I know you're a big fan of creating very clean and very smooth and like non-distracting visuals. So this is why reframing is a very helpful feature. So let's cover that real quick. Go ahead.
It's me.
Yeah, it's you.
Yeah, so we actually, as I mentioned before, like you can remove extra elements that which you don't want. But for this, you basically need to select the crop at the top of the menu in your editor, and then basically select the area you want to show on the screen. So quite simple. So I don't know what to add here.
No, it's exactly that. It's super simple because it's actually a very common issue because sometimes we have questions, we have tickers, we have overlays, we have logos, we have branding, we have QR codes, right? Like there's so many different elements that you can put on top of your video, and when you are coming back to the clip, like they just become this like weird cut off elements and just the clip doesn't look good. Add on the captions that go on top and running, then you just get like a very messy shot. To remove all that, you simply recrop and get rid of all this distractions.
Yeah,
But Alex, you said soon we might have a feature that helps to take care of
yes, exactly.
potential.
So it's basically what was James asking
Yeah.
previously, like a few minutes ago. So we are going to also allow you to work with sources. So in that case, you already will have clean, kind of perfect shots. Like it will be much easier for you to work with. So you basically will spend even less time on editing. Again, it already saves you hours, but then it might be even you just. So the idea for us, the ideal scenario is when basically you recorded something or like uploaded the content or streamed, and like right away you get a perfect like list of this kind of very curated shorts that you can post right away. So, and like the goal of kind of a creator, like the main goal would be just to create clips instead of just like moving pixels. So it's kind of the end goal here, but like currently we're in process, and I think that we've done already significant kind of a few significant steps towards this.
Yeah, I agree. I would say I use clips extensively after every stream that we host. We'd always have those little snippets, and I would say that they turn out pretty good. Like I need minimum editing, if any. Sometimes I can just grab the one that I like the most, and I can post it right away. Which we will show how you do that in a minute as well. But editing is there for people who really want to take it like a notch up and really want to have more control and more creative abilities within the clips. But for most people, the clips as they come are already framed really well. The captions are already there, and everything is pretty automated. So you don't have to play with editor too much. Editing captions is, however, a very common question as well. I know James was asking that. And I just wanted to show this guide real quick. So there is a caption section within our editor where you can correct captions, because of course the AI is just listening to your speech, and then it creates captions automatically. Sometimes certain words, like Bob Dylan, for example, in this specific example, can be spelled differently from how they sound, right? So there's a way for you to come back and correct things like names, places, brands, and things like that. Also, if you are like me and you speak with accent, you might also get like captions a little bit off. So that's the opportunity to correct them. And yeah, basically like check the spelling and change anything you need. One more thing about captions right here next to this moment where we show captions, there's also style. That's another section that allows you to change how the captions look. So it's not necessarily editing the text, but it's how they appear. That's your fonts, your colors, the size, the position. You can bring them a little bit up, you can take them a little bit down. And that's basically how you can customize even more. They come organically and naturally with the best positioning for most social platforms. So they're not covered by platform UI, such as messages and comments on TikTok or YouTube Shorts, but you can always adjust it if you want. And you can also translate your captions into up to 99, correct me if I'm wrong, engineers, but I think 99 different languages. So that's a great opportunity for you to keep your content original as is, but also offer captions for other languages and different other countries that can be interested in what you create. Last one will be about B-roll. Alex, would you like to take this one? Let me
Yes,
unmute
I
you a
would
little
be
bit.
happy. Yes, I would be happy to do it. So, and as you know, sometimes kind of B-rolls are important. Let's put it in this way. Yeah, so imagine the situation when you like maybe talk too long for yourself and you want to emphasize something, right? So kind of make kind of an emphasis on certain things in your speech. And like it's where B-rolls actually kind of quite helpful. So you can generate video or picture that will kind of will help you to kind of
Illustrate your point.
yeah illustrate your point, and sometimes it will help you like again visually gives more context information for your viewers so that yeah you could be understood.
Yeah, so this is the only time when there is a little bit of an AI generated stuff that's actually not generated by AI. There's a whole library of like actual videos and like actual themes that you can access within clips, and that allows you to like add them in as parts of your clip. This does not come automatically. You have to actually go into editor to make this happen. But that's a cool way for you to kind of add a little bit of change, because sometimes it's hard to watch just person talking. It's always
And
good to change visuals. Yeah.
yeah, I just want to add that, like, and again, so you can regenerate them, and again, also we have in settings an opportunity to turn them on by default. So in that case, it will be automatically added to your content, and then you can review it, and you can change or delete if you don't like. Or by default, it's actually turned off. So we basically rely on your decision here. So you have a whole flexibility.
Yes, and you can actually upload your own. I almost forgot about that. So the AI B-roll is probably the easiest to use if you don't have a whole team like shooting for you. But if you have your own pencil video, you can totally upload it and add it in this editor. So I just wanted to pause on this frame real quick because it kind of like shows the whole editor view. This is kind of like probably one of the, not the best shot, but one of the shots where you can see that it has like a whole timeline. It has all this additional controls
Do you see it?
where,
I actually don't see it on this frame.
yeah, I mean, it's a little blurry, but you can see the timeline and you can see that on top there is
Maybe
like
this one.
media trim. Yeah, go for it. If you want to change it, sure.
I
Yeah,
changed.
this is,
Like you know the
yeah, it's
point.
a little less blurry. Yeah. Yeah, just wanted to show that there's a whole timeline for editors who are like really looking to professionally dive in and like make a lot of changes in these clips. There is a lot of tools in there for you. I would say most people will probably not go that deep and like won't be like actually cutting and changing and splitting the layouts in the middle of the show, in the middle of the clip, because in the end of the day, it's a pretty small snippet of content that you're working with. But you can do a lot of things with it. It's like a full blown editor. Think kind of like iMovies, but for your clips. So it's a pretty powerful thing. And like I said, it comes free with your clips subscription. So once you get the clips, you also get the editor. Sweet. Let's go ahead and talk about posting. So, one of the things that we want to also talk about is like the publishing and the distribution of the content. So, okay, you finished your stream, maybe you recorded a video within Restream Studio, and you generated those clips. Then what, right? The big difference that Alex mentioned earlier between many other
Then what?
platforms, then what, right? Between us and many other platforms is that other platforms require you to download the videos from your platform, from the tool that you use to either stream or create or record. And after that, you have to put them into that clipping tool, and then you clip, and then you download the clips, and then you post them from on your social media. With Restream, you don't have to do any of that. It's all in one tool. And once your clips are ready, you can simply select the platforms where it goes. We also give you some convenient sections where you can add descriptions and titles, and then you can multi-post them to all those destinations at the same time. This is going to have been like the thesis and the core product of Restream, right? Multiple destinations, one creator, multiple different channels. So we currently support YouTube, Facebook Reels, Instagram, TikToks. I think Instagram is coming soon, actually. So it's YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok, X, and Instagram coming. So those are the destinations. And within the same destination, you can have multiple channels. So you can have two YouTubes or two LinkedIns to share your clips onto. This is how the process works. And this is just like a quick little screencast that shows you how you can publish your ready to go clip. So that's kind of your look. Alex, would you like to add
Yesterday
something?
we discussed it with Lawson and actually come up with a cool phrase. So we Lawson like told me that like it would be nice to call it like your social growth printer.
I love it. I love that line. Social growth printer. Yeah. I mean, it's a little bit of a mouthful, but like, yeah, that's exactly what it does. It just basically prints the opportunities for you to show up in different social channels and destinations and be present for your followers and hopefully find new ones. That's good stuff. I love it. So I am going to go ahead and remind people about how they can try Clips for free today. Right there in this QR code, you can scan it, or you can click the link that hopefully our moderators continue posting in our YouTube and LinkedIn, as well as on X. So you can simply click that link and then you can try Restream Clips. It's 30 days, 50 clips, free of charge, no commitment, cancel anytime. But we would love for you to try. If you are a content creator, create some content about it, share how it went, share more editing tips, and any other feedback that you would like with us. We are excited and looking forward to see what you guys can create with clips. We are about to take some more questions, but there's a surprise for you, as we promised. So one surprise was actually this.
Surprise, surprise.
Yeah. One surprise was actually this, that we're offering this feature for free for 30 days for new creators. But there's another surprise that's coming soon because you're about to meet somebody very special related to AI clips. But before we bring them in, and take some final
Who
questions
was
from the
I?
chat. Who are they? Yeah. I just wanted to very quickly show one more time what are the key benefits of Restream Clips, just so we can kind of summarize everything that we showed. You can edit your videos in minutes instead of hours if you're using Restream Clips, and it's all done for you automatically. Most of you will not even use the full 3 minutes because you can just simply click publish and that's going to be seconds, right? Instead of minutes. You can post 10 times faster because that social growth printer is now available for you. And the best part, it is already integrated into your favorite live streaming platform, which is hopefully us, Restream. So definitely give it a try. And remember, faster editing, faster posting, and all in one place. No need to switch tabs, upload, download, and all that jazz. And without further ado, I hope, Charles, you're ready. We are
Yes,
going
I'm
to
ready.
Charles, are you ready? We are going to introduce the dev and the product team behind the Restream Clips. So here we
Da-da-da-da-da.
go. Bring them in, bring them in, bring them in. Awesome. I think we're missing one. Where is our Mr. Alexander? Here we go. Awesome. Awesome. So this is the development and product team behind the clips. The folks who actually build this with their own hands. Guys, do you want to introduce yourself? We can start with Clip.
Um, yeah, I could take the microphone. Hello, everyone. I am Alex, and I'm head of product at Restream. And currently, I'm working on AI Clips project. So my job is to hear your feedback and plan what we are going to build next. And if you have any ideas, just open ideas Restream.io, send your idea to us, and we will check them out. I am ready to pass my microphone to the next person.
Okay, and after Alex actually hears all these ideas and wants to build them, it's our job to do that. And basically, my name is Gleb. I'm from one of the engineers here, and I mainly do front-end part. Basically, the all user interface and user experience you're having, it's usually taken care of me. One of the good examples that could be mentioned is multiposting, which Anya just mentioned a couple minutes ago. If you want to, after you have your stream, and if you want to create your viral clips from your long-term content, you can basically post them through this multi-posting and it will be really fast. You can edit them, you can configure anything you want, and it is done in one step. And in 10 seconds, it is already on your socials. But
and if it doesn't work,
yeah, and if it doesn't work, and it's also not only my job to do all software engineering, there is actually a good amount of effort behind the camera. And another person who we always collaborate with is Alex.
Yeah, so that's actually my problem if it doesn't work, because I'm financial expert, I'm an engineering manager here at Restream. So when it doesn't work, usually that first comes to me. And then, of course, who's gonna do that? Yeah, that's great.
Again, me.
And let's not forget that we have a couple more people behind the scenes. We unfortunately can't bring all of them to a stream, so I want to just shout out thanks to Dmitro and Alex Bilokony for helping us with all the stuff around the clips. But yeah, that's what we do. That's our focus. We are really happy to see how the feature adoption grows every day. We are happy to see your feedback every day. So keep it going. We are really excited about this Q&A, and I hope you prepared some good questions for us. We are ready to jump slightly technical, but not too much.
That's awesome. And yeah, we are about to take some final questions from you guys. So yeah, you can go technical. I just wanted to say that I didn't realize that it's going to be all my favorite engineers I hear, and like probably one of like the most like sociable ones that we have, like the ones that are like, yeah, we're ready to go. We literally just prepared this idea to introduce the team, the developers behind clips came up yesterday, and basically overnight I invited them, and they were like, "Yeah, we'll come, we'll share, we'll answer questions. That sounds great." So I cannot thank you guys enough for finding the time and for joining us today and for hanging out with us and for hopefully answering some good questions that are about to start. All right, final questions. If you did not have a chance to let me remove this thing and bring back the people. If you haven't had a chance to ask, yeah, please go for it. And yeah, we'll take whatever questions you have and keep asking in the chat, because I see that our producer is saying we don't have a lot of questions, but we would like to get more. Marco, I remember Marco. He's awesome. I feel like I know a lot of people here. Marco, he's actually a wonderful guitarist from Italy. So really awesome content. Definitely recommend checking him out. When will be possible to publish the clips directly to Instagram? Ooh, good one. Who wants to take this one?
I'm disappearing.
I have a feeling everyone is silent, so let me do that. So we are constantly keeping our hands on the pulse of this feature, because I know a lot of you are waiting for it. There are some technical nuances to why we can bring this integration straight ahead. It was a bit easier with other platforms that we already directly integrated with all the API and stuff, technical details. So that's why something like LinkedIn jumped much faster than Instagram. So, and while we are still talking with Instagram team and doing our best to push this process, it may take a bit more time, but we are monitoring it all the time. And as soon as it's available, we will let you know.
Perfect. Let's take, thank you, Alexa. Let's take another one. I am Jason Allen. I subscribe to Restream but haven't added the AI clips. Can I get 30 days of AI clips for free? I think that's an Anya type question, so I'll quickly take it. Or unless Alex, do you want to take this one? Alex, the product Alex, not the CEO Alex. Yeah,
I can take this one. Yes, of course, if you haven't tried AI clips yet, this trial is for you. So it's the best chance to check all the functionality of the product, and don't forget to share your feedback with us.
Thank you, Alex.
Love it. Let me hide this QR code real quick as folks keep asking questions, and let's see what else do we have. Good stuff. Thank you guys. Great questions.
I like this rotation of people.
Rotation is happening. How it performs in Spanish. Ooh, who wants this one? Because who wants to take the?
I can go for it.
Let's
take this one. Well, it performs well. This is a short answer. If you want to go a bit longer, we basically support, I think, up to 90.
For the speech, actually, slightly more, 40-something languages.
Yeah.
For the translation, 99.
Yeah. So basically, for the speech, it's around 50 languages which we support. So it cannot be necessarily Spanish. It can be Portuguese, French, Italian, German. So if you are creating any content in other languages than English, you are still very supported, and you can create clips from most of the languages. Spanish language is also included in them.
Yeah, so one small note that I want to add here, that we have settings for clips, and you can select the language in which you produce clips. So AI can detect it automatically, but just because some of the languages sound quite similar, it can make mistakes. So if you know that you are making content not in English, I would recommend you to go to settings and just switch it to your preferred language, so AI doesn't need to guess what language was that. And in that case, it performs pretty well.
And right on my screen, on our screen, I'm showing you where how the settings will look. So you can simply go from your AI Clips tab and go to settings. Definitely do that before you plan to record or go live. So it basically picks up for the next event. I do not think it works retrospectively, but if you do it before you go live, that should definitely help you out. Great point, Alexa. Thank you so much.
If I may also add regarding the settings, that we're also hoping to soon introduce settings for your clips per clip, so that Anya right now mentioned general settings. And for some reason, if you are producing clips in different languages, you can also select Spanish for one clips, English for another clips, and German for third language. Yeah, in case you want to differentiate languages in the future.
That's news for me. I'm learning. That's awesome. I love that. That's a good teaser. Good stuff. Let's see. Mark is saying, is asking, will it be possible to handle the clips with offline editor? Offline editor. Right now, everything is in browser and online, to the best of my knowledge. What are our thoughts on offline?
Fine.
Who wants to take that
So
one?
we weren't considering the option to make it available offline, at least in the browser. Yeah, you can definitely download it and edit it, but yeah,
It will not be
it
shown.
already will be the complete video. So that's an interesting idea. I would like to hear more about it. So maybe you can send us a message in the chat or contact our support with more details, and we will think what we can do about it.
Yeah, and I think Charles was mentioning that you can download and edit it in just a different editor. So if you're fluent in Adobe Premiere or DaVinci or like those tools, you can actually grab the clip and you can still kind of like fiddle with it within your own desktop tool. But the editor that we have that comes with clips is definitely web-based, to the best of my knowledge. Hulib, did you want to add something? No, no. I thought you wanted to say something. Oh, good. Not Phil Sledge. He's asking. I love this name. It's my favorite. Is there an overlay template within the editor for different social platforms? That's a good idea. Just so your content or captions do not get hidden or similar. So yeah, I think Phil is mentioning that different social platforms have different like UI, right? There are certain places that certain platforms just basically drop a bunch of comments on top of it. There's some like player UI branding and things like that. So do we have templates that allow you to kind of like, that's actually a good idea, Phil. I love it. You can like measure it against like what the actual experience for the viewer will be, and as you add it and as you think about it, kind of like envision that in some kind of a preview. Do we just count that as an idea? Just like write it down.
Yeah, we are counting this as an idea. Currently, as a workaround, you just so you need to do not use multi-posting. So you can like edit your clip, post on one platform. After that, like come back, edit one more time, post it to another platform. It's not specifically what are you looking for right now, but like currently we don't have like different solution for that. We will be like monitoring this idea and also will discuss it with the team, because it's like very reasonable to like automate your process and to do not do it every time manually, or like applying this content which is like preventing you from from using multi-posting. So definitely nice idea. We will explore that, and maybe one day we will implement that as well.
Awesome. Good stuff. What's the pricing and limits? Okay. I actually have a slide for this, but a scene for this, but I didn't improve it from. So I'm just going to show you what we have. It's just like a whole pricing pop up, but you can see exactly what you will get if you're trying to subscribe to our clips. So basically, currently we offer 3 different plans. This is monthly limit and monthly price. So we offer 50 clips for $19 a month. You can also get 100 clips for $29 or 250 for $59 monthly. So what this limits mean is basically how many clips you can create from all the videos that you have. So I like to think about that on average, a stream or an event or a video that is about 45 to 1 hour long, 45 minutes to 1 hour, would generate about 5 good highlights, right? Like, so per one stream or video, you are getting about 5 clips. So if you on average create about 8 to 10 videos per month, then probably 50 clips will be sufficient for you. If you're doing a little bit more, our most popular plan is actually 100 clips. So that allows you a little bit more flexibility. And that also allows you to extend how many clips you make per video. For example, if your events are longer, they're more like 2 hours, then you can generate 10 or 15 clips from each of those events. Or you can upload videos from the past and also use those limits to generate clips from something you created before. And of course, if you're operating at scale, maybe you're an agent or an agency, or you're working with multiple different clients, or you're an audio video editor for a big company with different teams that you're servicing, then something like 250 clips would probably be your best bet. And we do also offer enterprise limits. So if you're really operating at mega scale, then that's also an option. Just talk to our sales team and they will extend the limits for you to fit whatever needs you have. Great questions. I think we are coming close to the end. I think Charles is saying, Charles is saying no more questions. I know that our support team, we had multiple moderators today in the chat. They were working relentlessly to answer a lot of different questions that were not necessarily related to AI clips, so we could keep kind of the content consistent with our topic. But thank you so much, support team, for jumping in the chat, moderating, answering, directing people to our support channels for like more kind of like personalized, customized issues. Let's bring Charles in because he's been like helping us today and helping us with our
really. I know I'm not sure I'm camera ready right now.
You're not camera ready.
No, I mean that's all right. I'm all right. Hang on, where am I? I got to turn my camera on.
Let's see what
always camera ready.
I have myself all set up for other things.
Yeah, no, that's great. You look awesome. That's awesome. So big shout out to Charles for moderating chats, for serving us comments, for helping us with everything else. And again, big shout out for developers and product team to showing up. And thank you, Alex. You're my... No, that way. Alex, thank you for being my co-host today. You were absolutely amazing. And yeah, as we're saying goodbye to everybody, we invite you to... Oh, that changed. Let me go back to this one. So yeah, keep checking in with our social media. Check your email because that's where we a lot of times announce our new features and new basically things that we post. We always open to feedback. Let us know what you think. And yeah, I think we'll see you in a few weeks because these live streams are going to be more regular from what I hear. Welcome, Gleb.
Welcome, Gleb.
We keep losing Gleb. Yeah. All good. All right. Well, thank you so much. And we are going to say goodbye. I'm going to send some hearts.
Thank you, Anya. Thank you so much, team. Thank you so much.
Well done, everyone.
Thanks, everybody.
Well done.
All right. Let's do it.